Okay, so I'll put you beside the house here in the backyard kind of area, and I'll kind of take you through this, and then I'm going to show you our 2 crop fields. So just a nice little fire pit we put together just the other day there. Oh, lizards crawling all over the place. I don't know if you can see those. A couple lizard on a log. It's like the second Jimmy Buffett song that we've heard. All right, so this are just massive cedar trees. I don't know the species of cedar, but I know they're cedar. And some really beautiful lawn space. Catches some great shade. This was the front gate that we walked in earlier. The house is over here. And so, oh, Rox and the kids are home. I'll let them figure that out. Yeah, we're having a video. I'll let them figure that out. All right. The wood we got to clean up, but I'll show you the crops we got going on. This is another skookum. This one here is another mimon tree, which is pretty awesome. There's another lizard on the log. Lots of lizards on logs. These are all citrus trees along the edge here, but this whole field of almost an acre is yucca. So I'm gonna take you up this hill. Hopefully this isn't like the blooper reel where I fall off and bump my head. All right, check this out. All right, so this is a yucca field in our backyard. This is our yucca. We've just been cleaning it up. You can see like the difference between like the grass here and then here. We've really trimmed it up. Jorge and I, our cuidador, who's super awesome, he's been cleaning it up with me, and today we got a ton done. And this is all yucca. This business is like avocados and mangoes back here. There's coconuts and bananas across here. That's Mombacho. That is the volcano, man. So we sit right at the base of the Mombacho volcano, which means our soil is just awesome. It's super fertile, it's beautiful. Really, really nice. I really, like, listen, that's a pretty skookum view. And then as we turn the corner here, I'm just on like a little hillock here that we've got. Some dirt, I think, from when they cleared the place to make the house. And over here, this is our bananas and plantains. These are mostly plantains, but about another acre of plantains. Right here's a gorgeous avocado tree. I love this avocado tree. Avocado and coconut. It's a nice little grove. I'm definitely gonna put a hammock or something down there. It's kind of a place I wanna hang out a little bit. And then I'll take you, so here's our well. Here's the back side of the house. That was that hanging garden we were in. We walked around the house in our other video. We stopped at the coconuts, and I brought you up here. I'm gonna take you down through here, and we found something special on this property that nobody told us about. Is definitely a selling feature that wasn't pushed, but I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna take you down on a little tour here. Well, I'll take you right down on the tour. Here, let's go down together. Oy, smash, crash, bang. Filmed on a potato. All right, here we go. So, there's our super awesome cuidador's place. This is a good storage shed. Look at this. This giant adobe oven that we have. It's like 6.5 feet tall. I cannot wait to roast something amazing in that. I'm super excited. Now I'm gonna take you down here. Our little race against time here. We come through here, more coconuts, ready for the next year or so. All right, everybody knows what this is. He laughs. These are papayas. That's right, those are papayas. I love papaya. Nobody else in the family likes papaya. I love them. They say it smells like feet. I say I might have a foot fetish. What do I know? I like papaya. All right, more mangoes, avocados, mangoes back there, bananas. Look at this. Check this out. Here's that little grove I pointed out that I was like, oh, that's that avocado I really love. This just says stick a hammock in me. Hey, that's for sure what that's gonna do. Stick a hammock and drink a smoothie, all right? These are all a little overgrown. They're gonna have to get bucked down. But I didn't realize, nobody told me when we came into the property. This is a good surprise, not a bad surprise. Our property contains a bunch of these. And this little cactus, my friends, is pitaya. Pitaya is dragon fruit, red dragon fruit, man. And so these are rows. Each one of these like sections is like a row of these pitayas. You can see they're all tucked away in here and it's overgrown, but there's probably 250 of them. And we think that means we're gonna have somewhere above 2,000 pitayas this year, if we play our cards right here. If we play our pitayas right, we should get about 2,000, maybe even 3. That's a lot of pitaya. So my mind is already turning, and we can sell them at the local fruit market. We're gonna eat as many as we can. Sell them at the local fruit market, but I have a thought. I think I'm gonna try and dehydrate some and get some up into Canada for fun. I mean, dehydrated pitaya sounds delicious. They're about the texture of a kiwi. They're sweet and delicious. I just think they're gonna be fantastic. So I'm gonna play around with that. We'll see what happens and what goes on. Here's something I wanna show you guys. This is the biggest tree on the property. Look at the size of this tree. The other trees that I showed you at the front, the cedars, they're real nice. But this thing goes forever. Look at how big it is. It's crazy huge. This thing's like, it's gotta be 100, maybe 120 feet tall. It's massive. At its base here, this thing is like, I don't know. I mean, it's gotta be 13, 14 feet in diameter. It's craziness. Great, circumference, sorry. Bananas. Speaking of bananas, check this out. This whole line, the banana field that I showed you before, is just back over here. You can just see some here, all the way there, and all the way to that far distant set of trees is our property. And the whole back section is lined with bananas. And there's pitaya everywhere. I came and cleared this by hand before we had the mower there, the weed eater, which is great. Man, I tell you what, the machete is awesome. I've got like a little brush saw, kind of like a sling blade, that works real well too. More bananas, but just the whole back section is bananas. And I didn't know this because, not being from a banana growing country, when you do bananas, you get one round out of it. So this stalk is gonna grow up. Here we go. It's gonna produce bananas. Those bananas, when they're ripe, I'm gonna cut the stalk right down, and you'll see at the base here, make sure you don't step on a friggin' snake, that'd be funny. At the base, there's like little, there'll be little suckers for the bananas. And so the new one is coming up, and it'll transplant, and you can transplant them out and plant them everywhere. They take like a year to grow, and that's it. You get one bunch of bananas off of them. So we've got a bunch of them, and our plan is we're gonna line the whole property all the way around with bananas and coconut trees, and just have that as perimeter, which is pretty cool. So this is that, and I can take you, I'm almost at the 10-minute mark, but I'll take you right up here through the trees. See, look at all these pitaya everywhere you turn. All these trees here, they're all lashed up, and they're all pitaya, eh? And these are all gonna produce, they produce between 5 to 20 fruit for the big ones, because they flower up and turn into a fruit. Craziness. So I came through here, but this is the kind of stuff I'm dealing with, eh? This is like maybe like 3 or 4 months of growth. It's just been left, eh? The last owners weren't doing a lot with it. So I got a lot of work to hack through this. Anyway, lots of work is no problem. So that's kind of one other section of the place, and I'll give you one more video in a second, show you. All right, be good, stay good, spread more love.